If I were to tell you that there are reasons to be grateful for going through infertility and having fertility challenges, would you believe me? Hi, I'm Stephanie Roth from YourFertileSelf.com, and that is exactly what I'm telling you today. Now, I'm going to preface all of this by saying that I do have a child now. I was able to conceive. I did go through my fertility challenges and did come out the other end with a baby. So I recognize that it's very easy for me to sit here and to tell you that there are reasons to be grateful for going through fertility challenges. But having said that, no one asks to be infertile. No one asks to struggle. No one asks to go through gut-wrenching pain and heartbreak and loss every single month. But I'm here to tell you that I've been through it all, and I can look back and find the reasons that I'm grateful that I went through that journey in my life. And that's what I'm here to talk about with you today. I'm going to tell you about 5 amazing transformations that happened to me on my fertility journey that have impacted the person that I am today, that I don't think would have happened had I not gone through fertility challenges. And for that, I am so very, very, very grateful that I went down that very emotional yet very special path. So here we go. First and foremost, I learned so much about my body. So I've told you before, when I started trying to get pregnant, I was 41, almost 42 years old. I knew nothing about my body. I knew nothing about my menstrual cycles except for how long they were. And sometimes I wasn't even keeping track of that. I had no idea about anything that was going on inside my body in the various phases of the month. I was completely ignorant to all of that. When I started trying to get pregnant and started having challenges, I started educating myself and learning so much about the amazing miracle that is the female body, the female reproductive system, the female menstrual cycle, and learning all of that was so incredibly empowering. So I am so grateful that I learned all of that about my body. Second of all, my fertility journey inspired me to get healthier. So before I started trying to conceive, I was living a relatively healthy lifestyle. I ate fairly well. I exercised a moderate amount. I certainly wasn't unhealthy. But when I went down that journey, I was so inspired to learn all about nutrition and health and sleep and exercise, and really taking the time to learn about what healthy changes were best for me. I tried different diets and found the one that worked for me. I experimented with going to bed at different times of the night and found the time that worked for me. I tuned in to what kind of exercise made the most sense for me and felt the best for me. I started learning about holistic health and holistic wellness and holistic fertility. This is all an area that I didn't know anything about before I started trying to conceive. I was really just kind of accepting the mainstream and accepting the status quo. And I learned that there are so many other ways of living that are out there. And it was my fertility journey, my desire to get pregnant, and my desire to become a mom that really inspired me to explore all of those different areas and find what was right for me so that I could start living my healthiest life. 7 years later, I'm so much further along than I was before. I can't say that I'm living my healthiest life today, but I'm so much further along than I was before. I eat at home more. I don't eat out as much. I cook. I eat organic foods. And I really take the time to experiment with different recipes. I exercise more. I'm sleeping better. All of those things all put together to help me become a healthier person. And that helped me on my fertility journey, and it's helping me in my life today. It's helping me feel better. It's helping me be a better mom. So in becoming a healthier person was directly inspired from my fertility journey, and I'm so grateful for that today. My fertility journey also enabled me to connect in a stronger way with myself. I strengthened my relationship with myself. I learned how to tap into, learning how to advocate for myself and stand up for myself and find my own voice, dealing with doctors, especially in the face of a diminished ovarian reserve diagnosis. My doctor wanted me to do donor egg IVF. I didn't think that was the right path for me to become a mom, and I had to find the strength within me to talk to my doctor and tell him that that's not the course of treatment that I wanted, even though that's what he was recommending for me. So learning how to stand firm, learning how to advocate for yourself, learning how to find your own voice and your own power. Those are things that I did on my fertility journey that I wasn't definitely not doing before. That is serving me well in my life today. And that is a power that no one will ever be able to take away from me and that I'll always have. So I'm so incredibly grateful for the journey of fertility, for giving me the courage to find my own inner strength and my own inner power. So that is truly amazing. Number 4, my journey taught me about the importance of leaning on my friends and asking for support. I've kind of always been a person that I'm like, okay, I can just do everything myself. I can do it myself. I don't need anyone to help me. I'm a rock. I'm an island. And this journey can be so incredibly isolating, but we need the support of others. Sometimes the only people who understand what we're going through are other people on the fertility journey. And through going through my own journey, I was able to learn how to seek those people out, my comrades in arms, as it were, and to ask for their support. We humans are wired for connection. We're social creatures. We crave that interaction and that connection with others. We're not meant to be loners. And I really was kind of living a loner's life up until the time that I embarked on my journey through fertility. And I learned how to find support, how to ask for support, how to ask for help when I needed it. And I'm so incredibly grateful for that. I've made some amazing friends that I still have today. And now I'm in a position where I'm giving support to others. So that is something else that my journey taught me that I'm so incredibly grateful for. I'd been through other adversities in my life, of loneliness, of heartbreak. I'd been through other types of adversities before, but none as gut-wrenching and as emotional as the fertility journey. And it was really then that I had to learn how to dig deep and ask for the support of others. And I'm so incredibly grateful for the friendships and the relationships that that came out of my fertility journey. So all of this is saying that my fertility journey, and this is number 5, my fertility journey really taught me how to become a person of action. Before going through fertility, I can't say that I was the most positive thinker. I wasn't the most positive person in the world. I kind of was like, woe is me. Why doesn't anything ever work out for me? I'd see things work out for other people. I'd be like, well, of course they always work out for them, but they don't work out for me. And I'd be very envious. I felt like I had a dark cloud hanging over me. Why me? Why me? Why me? I really had a victim mentality. And I think when I got my diminished ovarian reserve diagnosis and was given a less than 2% chance of getting pregnant, it would have been all too easy to play the victim yet again. But something happened on that journey and I became a person of action. A person of action to educate myself, to become healthier, to find the support that I needed and to ask for it, to advocate for myself, to learn what was best for me and to ask for that from my doctor, from my friends, from my family, from others. Becoming a person of action, that has been the most valuable lesson from my fertility journey. And that is the lesson that I would like to impart on you today. You are not powerless in your situation. There's always something that you can do to help you on your journey through fertility as well as your journey through life. Read books, educate yourself. Learn everything you can about whatever it is you want to learn about, be it your fertility or something else. Be your healthiest self. Eat the foods that are right for you. Move your body. Go to sleep at a decent hour every night. These are all things you can do to become your healthiest self. Find the people who support you. Find your tribe. If they're not the people that you're currently hanging out with, then find new people. Your people are out there and they are waiting for you and they are ready to support you. Become a person of action. That is how you will get the results that you want through your fertility journey, as well as in any area through your life. I hope this has been helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to go to my website, yourfertileself.com, and grab my free ebook, 101 Ways to Boost Your Fertility, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.